Hi everyone, my name is Noemi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm happy to be back because I have great news to share. I recently got accepted into nursing school, and in this video I just want to share with you guys my journey of how I got in. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is what my original course of study was, the prerequisites that I've taken, my overall GPA, my essay, why I decided on an accelerated bachelor's program instead of a regular bachelor's program or even an associate's in nursing, and what my work experience has been. Maybe this video can give you guys some validation and peace of mind if you're waiting on an acceptance letter from nursing school. Let's get right into the details that I know you want to know. I do not want to waste your time. My undergrad, I got my bachelor's of science in exercise science with a minor in psychology from Syracuse University in 2015. My overall GPA was a 3.3. Now I'm going to name the prerequisites that I needed for this accelerated bachelor's program that I got accepted to. So Anatomy and Physiology 1, I ended up getting a B minus. Anatomy and Physiology 2, I ended up having to retake this class. The first time I took it, I got a C, and the second time I took it, I got an A. Chemistry 1, the first time I took it, I got a D, and then when I retook it again, I got a B. Microbiome, I got an A, and for psychology, I got a B. Why did I decide on an accelerated bachelor's program instead of an associate's in nursing? Well, honestly, this is the program that accepted me, to be honest. I only applied to one school, and I got accepted into this one school. I did apply to little community colleges, but the process to get into community colleges is actually very competitive because everybody wants to get in. It's less expensive than our private university. Private universities are usually about 60 to 80K for the program, whereas community college programs are pennies, like 10K, 20K. You can pay it out of pocket if you're working and you save and you're frugal enough. My original track was physical therapy, and I'm happy that didn't work out because I applied, I didn't get in, but during this time I took the time to realize that this wasn't a good financial decision. Student loan debt is usually above 100K, and the starting salary is about 74,000, whereas with nursing, when I ended up looking that up, average student loan debt's about 30K and the average salary is about 80K. So similar starting salaries. I mean, $6,000 more a year does matter, at least to me, but overall pretty similar. And nursing is way more versatile than physical therapy is. Like, physical therapy is rehabbing patients. You're rehabbing people to regain their range of motion and the function of their muscles. Whereas we're nursing, the world is your oyster. As far as my essay goes, I had a very basic question. It was, why do you want to be a nurse? And I laid it out there for them. You know, I've been in this career for over 10 years. I'm a personal trainer, a yoga teacher, and a Pilates instructor. That's what I've been doing since I graduated. And I want to do more. I want to have a more stable career, especially when the pandemic happened and they closed all the gyms down. Like, I was crushed because now I was out of work. And as a nurse, knowing that there'll always be sick people, there'll always be someone who needs your help, and again, how versatile nursing is, it's like, it's such a stable career, and who doesn't love a nurse? In addition, I want to feel useful. I want to heal people. I want to seek knowledge. These are some of the things that I wrote in my essay. And some tips that I can give you guys for essay writing is to rewrite it, check your grammar. I actually revised my essay and gave it to as many people that I respected. I respected their opinion for them to read over it. I would send it to them and then they would give me feedback and I'll rewrite it again. I also was very interested in my essay and how much work I was putting into it. I didn't think of it as like, oh, okay, let me just write it and see if I can get in. I was eye on the prize. I wanted to get into school really bad. Another thing that was very helpful for me was being organized. So when I was looking at schools, I'm in New York City. New York City schools are competitive to get into. I wanted to reduce the amount of anxiety that I was going to get from trying to figure out which school is the best for me. So I organized myself and I wrote down every school that I had the potential of getting into. I wrote down the name, I wrote down how much, I wrote down what prerequisites I needed, I wrote down what essay I needed. how many letters of recommendation, what the average GPA was. I would look online on Reddit, like from previous students or previous applicants, how they got in, how they compared to them. All of that was very helpful in narrowing down what my decision was. I will say that it is easier to get into an accelerated bachelor's program, which is pretty much 4 years of nursing school condensed into about 12 months to 18 months. My program is 18 months, but I've seen some that are about 11 to 12. And they're easier to get into because they're usually private and they're more expensive, so there's less competitiveness, there's less applicants, whereas the public school ones, community colleges, are very competitive. They get so many applicants because it is cheaper to get into those schools. I should mention, if you are retaking classes, make sure that the program that you're applying to allows you to retake those classes. For example, I'll name Lehman College. They don't want you to retake a couple of classes. Like if you've retaken them, then you're not allowed to apply for their nursing program. And I think the same for Hunter College. So definitely check into that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted it to be short and sweet. I just wanted to come in and share the good news and give you some details about what the next step in my career is. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm happy. I'm like feeling all the feels because I know this is not going to be easy, but I'm staying positive. I have an amazing support system. I'm very thankful to my boyfriend, my friends, my family who are all in this with me, and I can't wait for you guys to come along for the ride. Make sure that you like this video, you subscribe if you found this helpful. I'm gonna be posting more nursing videos, so stay tuned.